thing is that so many people are blind by the fact that all the information is in front of their faces to sort of say to them, well, look, the Saudis and, you know what I mean, all these massive oil tycoons, you know, are friends and are related, and, you know, they've got a lot of interests with each other. Like, you know, half of the tanks and half of the military equipment that is in Iraq and in, you know, the Middle East are owned by the Saudis. You know what I mean? Like, they basically put money into America to build equipment to send back over to their country to fuck other countries up. You know what I mean? And how people can't see that blatant, you know, direct kind of, you know what I mean, like, connection between the two different countries and the interests that they've got together is bewildering. You know what I mean? How can people sit back and sit there and go, oh, you know, like, George Bush hasn't done anything wrong, he's a good upstanding citizen, when, you know, like, basically it's just, you know, the fact that they've been brainwashed. You know what I mean? Like, or not even that they're being brainwashed, they're just being, you know, very misinformed. You know what I mean? All the information's there, but instead of reading a book or, you know what I mean, trying to sit around and learn about it, they sit around and, you know, watch fucking Big Brother and watch Australian Idol and get consumed with Britney Spears, Coke, Pepsi, the new Nike and the iPod. You know what I mean? Opposed to going, well, fuck, isn't there, you know, more that we can, you know, put into our brains than the bullshit we get fed, you know what I mean? Like, everybody complains about the bullshit. Everybody complains about, you know what I mean, or, you know, the shitty jobs, the shitty pay, the shitty hours, the bad this, the fucking high taxes, all this. But they won't sit back and actually realise and inform themselves of why everything's like that. And that a small, you know, decision made by themselves, you know what I mean, like, as an individual, which will in turn, you know what I mean, make decisions as a whole to change things like that. People don't do it. They sit around and just think, you know, what can I do? I'm just a little old me, you know, like, you know, or they just go, it's not that bad, you know, like, I don't mind paying fucking through the arse for fuel, even though, you know what I mean, like, the whole idea of us going there in the first place was, you know what I mean, had nothing to do with fuel. It was supposed to be because of, you know what I mean, we're going to find a terrorist who, you know, blew up America. You know what I mean? But we, you know, but that slowly, well, slowly is, you know, the wrong word, it quickly died out and became, you know what I mean, oh, we're over here to steal oil. We're over here to help them build a pipeline. Like, and it just went under the radar. It just, no one even noticed. Like, you know, everyone was like, you know, like, Saddam, and fucking, what was that other dude's name? Bin Laden. Bin Laden. And then all of a sudden it was like, well, which one were we going over there for? And then that just, they both just didn't matter anymore, and it was like the oil and the oil this and fuel prices. Like, jam is the other one, you know what I mean? Like, stop, you know, misinforming us and, you know, like, give us the valid information. You know, we know it's there, we know they've got it, but they don't want to give it to us. You know what I mean? And I think the question that you need to ask yourself is, how are you going to get it? How are you going to take it? The information's yours. You're part of this world, just like everybody else is, and you deserve to know what's going on in the world. And the fact that you don't, and the fact that you don't know what's going on in the world, should be a grave concern to you. You know what I mean? And I think that you should do your very best to try and find out why. I mean, don't just accept what they give you. Don't just go, yeah, all right, I'm going to believe that and take it as, you know, I mean, norm. You should just... Nice pants, Ox. You know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
That was my rant for the day.